Hello and welcome to part 5 of my August 2013 update. I've just filmed part 4 and I've got some titles here. About the same amount of titles here as I've done in the last video, so I thought I'd do these now. And these will be some DVDs and there's some steelbooks here as well. So we'll start with the first one here. And this is another H8 Films release. I showed you Pit and the Pendulum in part 4. This is part of their Grindhouse collection. This is number 9. It's been a while since number 8 has come out, but it looks like they're starting to release these again. There is another one coming out soon, Amazonia, the Catherine Miles story, which I think will be number 10. These are low budget films anyway. Again, with these ones, don't tend to have many extras on these Grindhouse ones usually. Sometimes you might get a bonus film, but usually it's just trailers. There's the synopsis. It's got a fairly well known cast there. Roddy McDowall, you'll probably know from Planet of the Apes, and Keenan Wynn. But if you like your low budget horror sci-fi films, then he's always worth having a look at. Next up is a release from Monster Pictures. This is DVD only. This is Little Deaths. And this is the exclusive director's cut. Not sure what there is for extra features on this. This is a trilogy of three film trilogy. Again, but with the ABCs of Death, that was 26 films, all short films, 26 directors. This is three films, 3 directors. It was like each film's about half an hour long, possibly. All on a theme. I believe this would be called the portmanteau film. That's what they used to be known as. These sort of films, anthology films, I suppose they can be called as well, which is used there, but so I know them as portmanteau. There's that one there. Next up is a latest release from Second Run, and this is The Sun in the Net. This is DVD only, as I've mentioned before with these releases. And this time they've returned back to Eastern Europe, Czechoslovakia, from 1962. And usually with these, again, not a huge amount of extra features. You've got your booklet, you get your new restoration of the film, and in this case, this one's got an interview. Peter Strickland, you see there, directed by Barbarian Sound Studio, which I've seen. Kathleen Varg, which I haven't. We've got quite a lot of titles released on this label. And any of them I fully recommend. Next up is a release of Evil Dead 2. As I mentioned before when I was showing the Evil Dead Sainsbury's exclusive, I mentioned Evil Dead 2. I did have the original Blu-ray release of this, and earlier this year they released a special edition with, I think it was a remastered picture, but there was some more extra features on there, and I was sort of holding off on that till the price dropped. Then they announced a steelbook, and I wasn't sure which disc they were going to include. Thankfully they have included the newer release of the film in here, the newer disc. So I've got the special edition now, and I've got the steelbook format. I've had a few problems with this. I ordered it from Zavi and they sent me Evil Dead by mistake, the new one. So I'll send that back. Then I ordered one. The order didn't go through properly on the screen, so tried again, and it went through, but then I noticed the first order had gone through, so I had 2 that came today, and I opened the first one and there was a couple of paint chips on the back, and I opened the other one, which was the one I was going to send back as unwanted, still sealed. I opened that one, and that disc was, that steelbook was fine. There's no scratches I could see on there or paint chips, so I'll send the one back as damaged. I've had enough trouble with Evil Dead steelbook as it is. I've had about 3 come through so far. All have had quite bad paint chips. Looks like most of them have got the same problem anyway. So I'm sending these back, those ones back for refund, and I will order another one. Hopefully that's okay. If not, then I'll have to put up with it, because I think if the 4th one's damaged, then I've got no chance of getting a good one. And also same problem with the Jungle Book, which I haven't shown yet, but again, 3 of those, and they've all had spine slashes on, and it looks like it was done before they're sent out, because it's through the plastic wrapping. It's not under, so it's not a manufacturing fault. So again, those will be going back, and hopefully I can get a decent one of those, because I know there are quite a few ones that are okay for that. But anyway, see Evil Dead 2. I'll watch that shortly, because I've seen Evil Dead a few weeks ago, and hopefully Evil Dead 3 gets a steelbook. Next up is Mel Gibson in Mad Max. This is the 3 films. This is in a petrol tin style packaging. The only one that's come in this packaging is Reservoir Dogs. I didn't get the Blu-ray version of it in this, but I got the DVD version, because I wasn't buying Blu-rays then. Would like to get the Blu-ray version, but couldn't find it. But this is a new release. Not a huge amount of extra features on there, but there's a few on the second film. Now this is nothing too special with this. This is basically, let's open this. Try this one-handed. This is just basically the normal case with the ultraviolet and 3 discs inside. Just that in the tin. There's no postcard, there's no art card, there's nothing there extra. Just the empty tin, but obviously that printed card comes off, and you've got sort of artwork on the back. The tie mark, you see, goes right round. So although it could have been better, it's still nice to have. And it's about 18 quid. Next steelbook is Blu-ray DVD steelbook. This is The Place Beyond the Pines. This is Ryan Gosling in this. So you know Ryan Gosling has been in Nicholas Winding Refn films, and this is directed by Derek Cianfrance, who directed Blue Valentine. Not seen this. I believe it's similar sort of character to Drive. I think he's a stunt driver. So I've not seen this. I do want to watch this. This might be one to watch today actually. It's got Bradley Cooper in as well. He does some quite good films. I have watched a couple of videos about this. Not particularly, well, the steelbook, but people mention about the film's quite slow paced. So it's not action kind of film. Again, that's a card around there. This is also Studio Canal. There was some pictures of this on the Zombie website when it was first announced, and it was shown as a white steelbook. This is silver. The original artwork wasn't that great, so the artwork is better than the original pictures, but it's a bit plain and boring. There is some artwork on the back, just some text. I'm not going to open this up now, but there's extra features. So, I mean, it's a decent release, but it's got some little pictures there in the bottom on the spine. And saying there, Evil Dead 2's got a little picture there. And the final one. This is First Blood. Well, First Blood Part 1. It was called Rambo here. Obviously, it wasn't called Rambo originally. And this sold out fairly quickly. I know it's been unavailable for a while. And this was a film I hadn't actually seen before. And the first time I watched it was this week on this Blu-ray release. It's got a DVD with it as well. And this is again another Studio Canal release. And this is again the little picture on the spine. Not as many extra features, I don't think, as the US release of this. Didn't bother buying the Blu-ray box set of Rambo because of that fact, but I had to buy steelbooks, so I didn't mind. Those extra features mainly are the DVD ones, the same as the original DVD release from a few years ago. Same disc, and then got a couple extra things there on the Blu-ray, but mainly DVD extra features. There is, although it's not listed on here, I think it's one or two commentaries on the disc, on the DVD, but not on the Blu-ray. One of them is Sylvester Stallone. I think there's two in there. I can't remember who the one is. There is, I think 16th of December coming out. There's Rambo 2 or First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3 steelbooks coming out. Similar style of artwork to this. And hopefully they do one for the new Rambo film, or the one from a few years ago anyway. We've got the full set of Rambo, so they're doing the Evil Dead, releasing all the sequels on steelbook. So three virtual proper steelbooks there, all from Studio Canal. That's all I've had so far. I'll have some more titles come through on Monday. I'm not sure if I'll do a video on Monday yet, depends how many I have. But I've got quite a few the week after as well, so maybe that's going to be another 2, possibly 3 parts this month. So more than normal, but so the videos are shorter. As usual, please rate, comment, subscribe, and leave any questions that you may have in the comments below. And until my next video, thanks for watching.